I do need to figure out why the heck that's twisting a lot. Hey, welcome back to GT Canada. If you are just tuning in, you're probably wondering what the heck is that thing behind you and where the heck are you? We are on our 1989 Mastercraft TriStar budget surfing boat. So if you've seen our other videos, we have been surfing behind this boat. We surfed last summer. I'm trying to ramp that up here, make a custom swim or a custom sun deck with the ballast all underneath, all out of the way, where it's more convenient and more kind of set it and forget it. So we got auto pumps, we got switches, we're going to do everything here. So this here, I'm going to walk you through what we've done so far and then show you the finishing touches on what we're doing. I'm sparing you kind of the hassle of everything, but you can see kind of the whole design that we've got going on. So here I had to actually switch this to super view just so you could see the massiveness of this. You can get your bearings here. Here's the front seat, bow area of the boat. There's the center engine area. You can see we sea decked already. We've got the leftovers of our sea deck. Check out our other videos to see how the sea deck install went. Then we get to this monstrosity. So inside here, in this space, the factory battery goes back there. All we did was pulled the back seat off and lifted the back cushion out. And now I have this compartment is big enough to fit a 24 by 24 by 50 wakeboard ballast. So that would be a 1,200 pound bag. This bag is only the 750 pounder, which is why it looks a little bit small in that space. But I wanted to make sure I had enough space for a 1,200 pounder because I think I will need the 1,200 pounder in here. This space here, then, you're probably wondering, well, what the heck is that for? Here I have a 540 pound sumo bag. It's just filled with air, so no, I'm not that strong, but I wanted to get an idea of the size. This then goes here, and those pieces down here that you saw, that just holds it up so it actually rests across the engine cover and on both sides. And then that will bring my total ballast capacity at the back of the boat, if I do the 1,200 pound bag, about 1,700 pounds, which if you've seen my other videos, you know that to surf on a direct drive boat, we need close to 2,000 pounds. This is a smaller boat, so 1,700 pounds should be plenty, which is why I'm going with this. Then I've got this lid, and I'm going to put that on right now so you can see that. So there, now you can see it with the lid on. Now, I do have a gap here, and that's kind of ugly, and I know that. But I needed that gap because if I need to get into the engine bay, I still need to be able to lift this. So by doing this, what I would have to do, I would have to drain the water out of this bag regardless. So if you've got engine troubles, you probably shouldn't be trying to fill your bags up to surf in the first place. With the cover on and the bag empty, I can lift this engine cover to about there and still get in there to do stuff. If I lift this ballast cover out of the way, which it'll lift, it won't slide, then I can lift that far. That gives me full access into my engine compartment still. That's why I left this part here open. You could get fancy and make little faux panels there and stuff, and we did talk about that, and I might still do that. But for now, I'm leaving that open. This here is going to get 1-inch foam on it, and then I bought some vinyl that I'm going to sew and put on here to make this into a giant padded sun deck. So I'll show you the side profile. So here you can see the side profile. It's not pretty. I'm not going for pretty. This is not a pretty boat anyway. It's rough, it's faded. So this is definitely function over fashion, and having a giant plywood box on the back of your boat is not gonna look fashionable on the best of days. So it does stick up high out the sides here. The back, I went straight up for a reason. I'm actually going to do a rubber gasket right here that will attach to this and kind of fold over this lip, because when you're surfing and you stop fast, the water comes up, hits here, it'll want to ride up here, and then rather than running down the side into the boat, if I got that little gasket, it'll just run back out into the lake. Ideally, when this ballast is full, my water line will come somewhere around here. That's where I believe it'll go. I am actually going to cover off these vents and redirect those so that I've got room to take more water up the side. But really, last season we had the water to here. If I can get the water up to here, I know that my wave really comes alive. Today, I'm just working on a seat bottom that I can build for right here so that I can still have passengers sitting here kneeling and looking back or conversing with the people in the front. So we're just making little boxes there. They will have lids that flip up so that I can use it for storage and whatnot as well. So that's what I'm working on today, and I'm going to show you as I go along. Okay, now we can figure out the lid. So this back part right here, these hinges, I took the complete hinge like this, cut it in half, and used half of it here and half of it there to make two piano hinges. I don't think I need any bigger hinges than this, but I do need to figure out why the heck that's twisting. A lot. On the inside here, you can see it lifts up and then stays up. That's because I got these guys here. Now these are only good for 30 pounds each, and I'm worried they're a little light duty. It just barely holds up. So if I pull it down a little bit, it'll come down on me. And when I add my vinyl on here and my cushioning, I think they're not going to be heavy duty enough. So I am going to upgrade those to some heavier duty ones, but I'll do that at a later date. I need to just keep going with the fabrication so that we can get this functionally ready to go.